Hello again. The third part of the Project Foundation course is about Agile Mindset. Agile Mindset is a project development approach. The word Agile means able to move about quickly and easily, as per definition by Cambridge Dictionary or other dictionaries. This development approach emphasizes on adaptability, collaboration, or team working, and responding to change. It was developed as a response or replacement for the traditional project management methodology. It was developed because they needed a way to address the changes specifically better. So they thought that if they have an approach that uses iterative way, they will be more productive in doing their business or creating the software. So it was a way in developing a software that it is uses this approach to build softwares in small pieces and get continuous feedback from users. So a small pieces and then getting the feedback, continuous feedback for when they are developing into small pieces. And today, experience levels are used in many other industries. So what is the Agile Manifesto? The people who were software developers, they got together in 2001 in Utah, USA. In that meeting, they published a document called Agile Manifesto. This document outlines 4 core values and 12 principles. We will go through these values and principles shortly. So this document became a fundamental document that every agile developer needs to use it as a basis for developing their approach. As mentioned, the Agile Manifesto outlines 4 core values and 12 principles. The values that Agile emphasize on them, you can see them on the screen. The first one is about giving the priority to people over processes and tools. So it says that the people or individual and their communication between them is more important than process and tools. It is based on this idea that the people are those who do the job and do the work, and they interact correctly and do the right communication, they produce better. It doesn't mean we won't use the process and tools, but when we design this project system or development approach, we emphasize on team working and people more than process and tools. The other is about working software, our comprehensive documentation. It said it is important for us to develop something that shows to the customers and prove it what the customer that what we do is working. So our emphasis or our priority is on working software rather than developing documents. It doesn't mean we will not develop documents. Yes, we do. In Agile project they do, and they produce documents, but at the right time, usually toward the end of the project, before delivering to the customers. And they call it the last responsible moment. The third value is about customer collaboration over contract negotiation. It doesn't mean they don't have contracts in agile projects. Yes, they do. And it is necessary because at the end of the day, it is a business and a requirement by law. But in performing the project and designing the project, the emphasis on customer collaboration. What does it mean? It means they engage customers from the beginning to get their feedback. And when the customers are engaged from the beginning, they provide better feedback, and the project team will deliver a better product, and the customer will be more satisfied. The fourth value is about the responding to change or following a plan. In traditional project management or predictive or waterfall, the same names to the same method, they use a fixed plan. So that reduces the flexibility when there are a lot of changes. So here they need to respond to change faster. It was the value. So responding to change is a value that needs to be considered. That's why they divide the project in the short duration. We call it iteration, and each iteration they get feedback from the customers. So we will talk about it later in detail. So in summary of the values, we give value to the right side, but we give more value to the left side. So this is a point that we need to consider when we talk about the core values, that actually there looks like a tent for conducting the project. Along with the Agile core values, Agile Manifesto also presented 12 principles. These 12 principles that are based on the 4 values described in the Agile Manifesto. And it happens at the same timing and the same day and the same year in the same city. So what are these principles? The first principle is about the customer satisfaction. It states the highest priority is to satisfy the customer. Highest priority. How? Through early and continuous delivery of valuable software. So they want to keep producing pieces of the software and submit it to the customers. That by this way they keep the customer happy. So this is what they call it continuous delivery of valuable software. By this way, customers are not kept in dark. They know what's happening in the project. Second principle is about the welcoming changes. We embrace change. We welcome change even late in development. If some customer asks for a change, we try to embed it in the process or accommodate it, even in the latest phase of the project. We don't declare the change because it is late. We try to accept the change and implement if it is reasonable and practically is useful. We do it because any change that comes, it gives the customers competitive advantage. And we want to help our customers and make them successful in their business. The third one is about the delivery working software frequently. So we don't want to spend months or 1 year to give something. We define the project to the short duration. We call it iteration. And it could be from weeks to months. By this way, the customers are more engaged and they provide a better feedback to us. Then we have a fourth principle. It's about the business development and the people who help to develop the business and developers who develop the product or our software. They need to work closely because this business development, they can provide the feedbacks or inputs to the changing condition of the project environmental, internally or externally. So that's very important. There should not be gap or lack of communication between these two groups. The principle number 5 is about people who are motivated. It asks us to make our people motivated, support them throughout the project, and help them to remain motivated. Because when a project is managed by motivated people, the product and the final and the success of project will be much higher than conducting a project with the people who are not really motivated. To this job or make this principle happen, we need to provide the environment and support the motivated people and trust them. It means that we should empower them to do their job. The 6th principle is about the communication. It has been proven that the best way of the communication is face-to-face. Because when people are sitting in front of each other and talk directly, they reveal more information than when they are in over the phone, emails, or even through the online tools like the Zoom. So face-to-face has been proven to be the best way of the communication and encouraged by principle. But practically, it is not possible always. The 7th principle is about the working software. It says that don't measure your progress by documentation that you have developed or the time you spend on the project. Your real measure of the progress is working software. Show what you have completed. Show what you have done in practice. The 8th principle is about keeping the pace or keeping constant pace in delivery. Because throughout the project, if we, for example, we produce something after 2 weeks, and then after that for the 6 weeks or 2 months, 3 months, we do nothing, this will have a negative impact on the project. And so to do this one, we need to promote sustainable development and make sure that we produce as planned in a specific and constant pace. Then we have the principle number 9. We have the duty, and it is a part of our principle, that try to do excellent job. So we need to make sure throughout the project we are doing our best and we do the technical excellence. And we provide a good design for our developer. And eventually our customers will have a working software that with high quality product. The 10th is about the simplicity. Simplicity means the art of maximizing the amount of work not done. This is an interesting term. What does it mean, maximizing the amount of work not done? Well, it means if you do the work that makes the things complicated, you have to spend a lot of time and energy. Keep it simple. And this is the main concept. It means that don't waste time and energy. The principle number 11 says that the best work comes from the self-organizing teams. Because when the team is self-organized, they can produce the same architecture. Architecture means that the structure of the program. They can define better the requirements and they can have a better design. So when you trust the team and empower them and use a self-organizing team. And the last principle, not the least, is about the reflection on what we did or lesson learned. At regular interval, we need to think about how we did throughout the project, what we learned, and what points exist that we can fix it or improve it. We call it retrospective. That's why in Agile project, after each iteration, there is a meeting. It's called the retrospective meeting. Then it happens between 2 iterations. And in this iteration, they think about what they did, how the things went throughout the project. This picture clearly shows that Agile is a mindset. It consists of 4 values, 12 principles, and practices like Scrum, XP, or others are designed based on the combination of these values and principles. Please note, Agile is not a methodology. It is an approach, and it is a common mistake that you might see even in some websites or articles. But if you have paid attention to this course, now you know that it is not a methodology. Okay? So we are done with this course, and then next section will be tailoring. Have a good time, and please let me know if you have any questions, and I will be happily answer them. Have a good time, and bye for now. Bye-bye.